we may not have heard the last of Lois Lerner. She is the embattled former IRS manager who oversaw the Cincinnati office at the center of an ongoing investigation. Congress is hauling Lerner back to Capitol Hill to testify on what she knows about the targeting of conservative groups applying for tax-exempt status. I-Team reporter Jason Law has been covering this IRS scandal. Jason, what does Congress have planned?
Well, House Republican Lerner made waves last month when she pleaded the Fifth in front of Congress. But Republicans say she made a tactical error, and she's now being called back to Capitol Hill. And once again, Republicans in the House want her to answer questions about what she knows about the Cincinnati IRS office.
House Republicans say former IRS manager Lois Lerner surrendered her rights last month when she sat in front of a committee and said this.
I have not done anything wrong. I have not broken any laws. I have not violated any IRS rules or regulations.
Lawmakers believe by reading that statement, Lerner waived her Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination.
You don't get to tell your side of the story and then not be subjected to cross-examination. That's not the way it works. She waived her right to Fifth Amendment privilege by issuing an opening statement. She ought to stand here and answer our questions.
Friday, Republicans made it official. The Committee on Oversight and Government Reform voted 22-17 to call Lerner back to Washington to answer questions.
All she had to do was sit there and say, I invoke the Fifth. End of case. We wouldn't be here today.
We cannot allow witnesses to testify under oath and then plead the Fifth to keep from being questioned or cross-examined. This would not be fair.
The committee's vote was certainly political, but what legal standing does it have? Well, we could see it argued in federal court if the committee holds Lerner in contempt. Her lawyer is not commenting so far, and no date has been announced for her to be called back to testify.